Hello everyone, my name is Faith Mutegi and this is my platform Parenting Conundrums, where we try as much as possible to look at parenting, the journey of parenting through the eyes of a child. And today's topic is something that is a little bit confusing, and until you are in that spot is when now you realize, by the way, you're in between a rock and a hard space, a rock and a hard place. And this is, are you supposed to be a parent or a friend to your child? Is it bad to be a friend to your child? Why I'm asking this is usually it's a, what is it called? Let me use my favorite word, discombobulation. It's a discombobulating thing. It's confusing as a parent, especially when you have more than one child, and even when you have that one child. Should you be a parent? Should you be a friend? Can you be both? At what levels? Like what measurements? What demarcates the line between you being a parent and being a friend to your child? So I want us to go through a few things that would help you at least navigate, because it's navigate. And when it comes to navigate, let's look at the dynamics of the sea or the ocean. There'll be times when they don't have stormy seas. There'll be time when it's calm. So there'll be times when you will be a parent, there'll be times when you're a friend, there'll be times when it's very confusing, should you be a parent or a friend to your child or to your children. So what I'm saying, why I'm using the word navigate, you need to know how to navigate between how to be a parent and a child too. How to be a parent or a friend, how to be a parent and a friend to your child. Now, terms and conditions apply. If you watch some of my videos, that is one of my favorite phrases. Terms and conditions apply. When a situation presents itself, you need to decide or to know or to look out for what does my child need now? That is the phrase that you need to keep repeating in your mind. That is something that you need to internalize. What does my child need now? Because you're supposed to look at your child and create an environment that helps them thrive. So, do they need a parent or do they need a friend? Or do they need a mixture of both? So, the phrase that I'm hoping can help you navigate through this journey of parenting and decide whether to be a parent or a friend is, what does my child need now? So if they are 2 years, if they are 4 years, if they are 18, if they're 24, a child is a child. Like right now, I am a child. I am the baby in my mother's house. So what does your child need at any given point? So you need to swallow the pill that, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot always be a friend to your child. Your child, especially in the formative years, and let me even put it to the point of 18 years, you need to be more of a parent than a friend to your child. And allow me, this is my point of view. You please let me know your comments below. Let us have a discussion. By the time, why do I say you need to be more of a parent than a friend to your child? It's because you have certain roles that you need to pass on to your child. It's like there's a machine that needs certain parts, and if it doesn't get that, then there'll be problems, because you cannot just give a child a car and tell them, get to the superhighway, you'll be good. They need to be of age, they need to reach the pedals, they need to know the traffic rules, they need all those things. So by the time you're even giving the child a phone, it's a gadget, have you given them instructions? So even before I get to all that, I want us to look at what is your role as a parent, because that is the hat that you wear more often than being a friend. Friendship iko sawa, it is the icing on the cake. But a 2-year-old doesn't need a friend 80% of the time. They need a parent. An 8-year-old does not need a friend 80% of the time. They need a parent. Why? Number one, they need structure. Structure. Structure means they know they belong to this family. I belong to the Mutegi family. I know I have siblings. How do we respect? How do we handle each other? How do we talk to each other? How do we take care of the house? When it comes to studies, how do we go about studies? Structure. We go to school this way. We go to church. We go to the mosque. We go to the... You need structure. When it comes to breakfast, when it comes to structure, it's about routine. We wake up at this time, we eat this meal or a variety of meals. We brush our teeth before we go to bed. We say our prayers. We read the book or we read the Bible. Structure. The child knows when they go to the toilet, you don't just mess everything up. You sit nicely on that toilet. You don't balance with your feet. You sit, you balance, and then you clean yourself up. And if that tissue runs out, if you're the last person to use that tissue, you let somebody else know, or you come and replace it. When it comes to the fire, motor, yes, it may look delightful, sparks and everything, but it's dangerous. It is helpful, but it's dangerous. We cook this way. We eat this way. When we go visiting, we say hello to and we respect our elders. Structure. That's what a 2-year-old, an 8-year-old, an 18-year-old needs. So, are you providing structure? Structure and routine. It gives them a sense of safety. It gives them a sense of belonging. I belong to the family, this Mutegi family. And that's why I always emphasize, please, have photos in the house. Have house rules. Don't just say them, by the way, do you know in this house, print them out, write them out with your pencil, paper, whatever, felt pen, hang them. Then go through them with the children. Let them know that A, B, and it is up to you. Each family is different. We have blended families. We have different ages. So you have the rules and everybody knows them. If it is from the scripture or the faith that you belong to, write them down. And then have them somewhere where it's visible. If a child makes a mistake, you let them know in this house, what do we say are our values? What do we abide by? This. If they keep repeating or making that same mistake, you realize, there is something wrong. This machine needs some oiling. So you give them caution. You're like, okay, I notice. And I know the way I'm speaking, I'm calm. And when they are doing that, they are breaking the rules or making mistakes or whatever, they are pushing the buttons, you may not be this calm. But please, if you're able to step away before saying something that you cannot take back to your children, don't punish a child with there will be no birthdays, there's no going out, there's no food. No. It is okay, it seems. So we need to repair this. So is it that they do not understand? Is it that you need to teach them? Is it that you need to get somebody to talk to them, someone different? Is it that you have to even put a picture? Maybe they are more visual than what? Yeah, they need to have the visuals. What does my child need now? They're not there to make your life a living hell. Let me use that phrase. It may seem like it, especially on the day when they push your buttons. But are you providing structure? So by the time you are going to the supermarket, and whatever they grasp, they will not let go, and you are forced to buy it. You realize that, number one, have you taken your child to the supermarket when they are hungry? Don't take your child to the supermarket when they are hungry. And if possible, if the child is tired and cranky, it's not the best time for you to go to the supermarket. If you're able to leave the child at home and then make your way to the supermarket, then do that. Reason being, the supermarket is, let me use this, kaleidoscope. It is so overstimulating to children. Even for you, just look, the next time, ladies, the men, they're able to navigate. If it is shoe polish, they go shoe polish. If it is whatever it is, they go get out. Ladies, supermarkets are made for us and children. Why? Because you'll be like, okay, I need lotion. So by the time you're going for your lotion, they'll be like, or they have changed the aisles. So wherever the lotion was, they change it. By the time you get to where the lotion is, you'll have seen another offer. You'll be like, by the way, let me take this one. So long story short, so I don't even go to the psychology of supermarkets and everything. If your child is always causing a tantrum in the supermarket, let them not go when they're hungry. Let them know terms and conditions. My nephews, is a time when I was telling them, we are entering the supermarket, you will only decide on what one snack worth below 100 shillings. Because I didn't want terms and conditions applied at that time. And by the time they're entering, they know it's one snack. They get to the counter where we are paying, and Kinder Joy and all these other chocolates are there. They're like, and this one, and I'm like, one snack. So you either take this one and return the other. So you have to, and this is not, a 2-year-old does not understand that. So you have to also know, what does in the supermarket, you need structure. In the, whatever, if it's in the car, if it is going to if you have a car, or you're even using public means, by the time you are going to church, or you're going towards wherever you're heading to, make it that, decide, whoever is sitting at the window now is not the same person who will sit at the window when you are coming back, because that becomes a push and shove. If you are to push the button for the lift going up, when you are coming down, the other person is the one who is going to push the button. It doesn't become structure. I'm not saying you go military. Please don't go military. That's what I'm saying. When I say about family meetings and the rest, you can even tell them the importance of, it is good for everybody to get an opportunity. It is good to share. This is why in our family, we do this. Break down the rules such that it's not you becoming the official general, and then they're like this, what are they called? Recruits, who are like, who are you to tell us this? So they now try and break the rules, because rules are there to be broken. So, structure. So let's start there. This is point 1. Right now, by the time you're looking at the life of your child, whether they are a teenager, whether they are a toddler, whatever, they are a teenager, whatever the case, look at your child and look at yourself and say, do we have a structure? Do my children know what happens when? Do they know the importance of why we do what we do? Or is it just, mom said? Because if they do not have any investment in it, they will break it. Because even for you, go back in time. You are not that nice. You broke rules. So, rule number 1, 80% of the time, you're a parent. And why? What is a role? Structure. Structure provides safety and a sense of belonging. So look at your child. Is there something that is making you get easily pissed off? And then look, is there a routine that can be put in place? Is there a conversation that can happen? And then you slowly realize that you'll be having a conversation, and then you become a friend, because the child can ask you, why do we eat every day? Why don't we switch it up? And all the other things. Please, we shall move on to video subsequent series of this, because we still have other 3 roles that we need to look at, which will help you understand why you need to be more of a parent than a friend, especially in the formative ages of a child. Okay? So see you in the next video, or even sooner. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to this video, to this channel. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.